Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you one variation of my speed hair and makeup. I do this when I'm in a huge rush, i.e. all the time because I'm always late. I am that person. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I just do mascara and concealer, but today we're going to be optimistic and do a full face. I start off with a bit of concealer, something not too light reflective, so it can be used on the face and under the eyes. I am absolutely loving this Diorskin Nude Concealer. Nobody talks about this. Why? It's awesome. Admittedly, not ideal for the under eyes because the coverage is minimal, but I love it for around the crevice of the nose because it doesn't pick up any texture or flaky patches. The consistency is rather emollient, so I'm using that under the eyes and to neutralize any redness on the nose. Recently, I rediscovered my MAC Mineralize Skinfinish. I'd forgotten how much I really like this product. Essentially, it's a sheer coverage powder and I'm lightly dusting that pretty much all over the face. This will even out the rest of my skin tone, set the concealer, and prevent any shine from forming throughout the day. With a smaller brush, I'm using the same powder to set my under eye concealer and this bumps up the coverage a tad. And with that same small brush, I'm also dabbing a bit more powder over this post-blemish mark, which has been here forever, till death do us part, but a little extra powder will diffuse it further. I'm spritzing my brow brush with a bit of MAC Fix Plus to amp up the pigmentation of my brow powder, but water works just as well here. I found that brow powder is much faster than brow pen or brow pencil or what have you. It's also more forgiving, so precision isn't paramount. Honestly, I don't possess any precision until about 1 p.m. and 2 caffeinated beverages, so I'm not aiming for perfection here, just extending my tail a little bit and filling in that bald spot. When I was younger, I never filled in my brows and there are pictures to prove it, so now they're absolutely a priority, even when I'm in a rush. Some quick brow gel to set them brows into place and onto the eyes. I'm using Maybelline Bad to the Bronze. Yay, drugstore! I love this one for every day because you can apply it with your fingers, it's so easy to blend and impossible to get wrong. Since it's a cream eyeshadow, there isn't any fallout because ain't nobody got time for that when you're in a rush. I'm just dabbing that all over the mobile lids for a little bit of color and a little bit of iridescence. In the morning, my eyes are so damn puffy, so I need to contour my crease a little so that it actually looks like I have a socket. I tend to reach for a contour powder because it's not as pigmented as an eyeshadow. I avoid super pigmented products when I'm doing speed makeup because I get fixated on the blending and then I'm gone, lost in my world of perfect gradients, and my friends and my family, they're calling me and they're angry. As you can see in this video, if I'm not using my fingers, I opt for a bigger and a fluffier brush because they blend as they apply, and this is a really great tip for beginners. My product presentation in this video is horrendous, but that's an eyeliner that I'm shaking around there, and I'm going to tight line. Huge fan of tight lining. It takes a few seconds and defines the eyes, makes the lashes look thicker. I tend to concentrate this on the outer tight line. I love bushy lashes every day, so I use mascara on the top and the bottom lashes. When I'm rushing, I always manage to get mascara on my skin, and today is no exception. Quick tip, do not attempt to correct that straight away. Wait until the end of your makeup. The mascara will dry and it will flake off the skin instead of smudging. It makes life a hell of a lot easier. I'm adding a bit of blush today. I don't always do this, but today, for you, I am. I'm using a softly pigmented blush so that I'm less likely to over apply, and again, using a big and fluffy brush for a diffused color. I switch up my lip color every single day, and I quite like to add a bolder lip to an understated face so that I can fool everyone into thinking that I actually put in a bit of effort. Love stains, they hang around forever, and this one has a glossy finish. It's actually a vibrant pink, so you can build it up for the evenings, but if you apply it quite lightly, then it's sort of a berry shade. So that's the makeup done. For hair, this is pretty much the quickest and the easiest hairdo I know of aside from a ponytail. I prefer to keep heat processing to a minimum, so I part my hair in the middle, or you could part it on the side, whatever you prefer, and I aim to get the face framing layers right. I don't see the back of my head. I don't care what's going on back there. I take a small section on the hairline and using a hair straightener, I mold the hair so it flicks away from my face. I take another section on the hair part and do the same. This will tame the flyaways and impart some glossiness. You can see that I bend the hair straightener at the roots. I find that this technique results in a little bit more volume. Some days I do this perfectly and other days I look a bit like Bugs Bunny. Today is one of those latter days, but you know, I'm into that. Most of my blog pictures consist of this sort of hairstyling and nothing more because I'm just an absolute hair noob. I finish off with Aucoin Dry Texturizing Spray. This is just a good hair day in a bottle. Lots of texture, lots of volume. It makes my hair far more obedient. Like dry shampoo, it also refreshes second day hair, but unlike dry shampoo, I find this product is totally weightless and it doesn't make my hair feel gritty or dirty because, in my opinion, there's nothing worse. The only downside is that the results don't last all day, so I should probably buy a little mini one for my handbag. I spray it mostly at the roots and I finish off with a bit at the mid-lengths for good measure. Before I forget, I'm going to clean up those stray bits of mascara with a Q-tip. They flake off easily, no smudging at all. And there you have my speed hair and makeup. This took me a little over 6 minutes on camera. We timed me, but I can generally do it in 5. I would like to know, what does your speed hair and makeup consist of? What does it look like? How long does it take you? Let me know in the comments section below. And I have to run, legitimately in a rush, and I'm not wearing any pants. Is that too much information? We're all friends here. See you guys very soon. Bye bye.